Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am so glad you joined me. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Joyce McTeer, and I am the owner and operator of LaJoytra Creation Designs. I want to thank all my beloved kings and queens for joining me for today's video. Y'all gonna have to excuse my fingernails. I've been doing a lot, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get right on into this. Today I'm gonna show y'all how to make and create some aluminum wire earrings. You can do this. You can make these into either earrings or pendants, okay? Whichever you would like to do. You can make actually use these different jewelry design techniques. You can do sets. You can do earrings and necklace and whatever you want to do with them, okay? So I have some 12 gauge aluminum wire that I'm going to be using, and I have two dowels. Actually, I don't know how this one got there. These you can find both of these at the Dollar Tree, okay? This dowel here, I took they have these sponges, so I took the sponge part off, and this one they have sometimes every now and then, but you can also still find this at Walmart. I'm not so sure about this one, okay? You're also going to need your wire cutters and your round nose pliers. So we're going to go ahead and get right on into this video. And you will probably need a ruler so you can measure out how much wire we're going to be using. And for this first one, I'm going to show you how to make. You're going to need about, I'm measuring my wire right now. You're going to need 22 inches. Okay, so the first project I'm going to show y'all, you're going to need 22 inches of wire. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dowel right here, and I'm going to come down about 1.5 inches. You want to have about 1.5 inches left, or leave out 1.5 inches, okay? And you're going to wrap this around this about, I'm going to say, about 4 times. We're going to wrap it 4 times. So we're going to do it 1. Okay, just make sure you make a complete circle. 2. All right, that's 2. Actually, that's 3 already. 1, 2, 3. And then this would be number 4 right here. And we're just going to bring it back up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles. We're going to take this off. And what we're going to do, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I need 5. We need 5 circles. So we're going to take it all the way around. Just like that. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to take this off. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start designing my earring. So I'm going to pinch this out like this and over. And then the next one I'm going to do the same exact way. Actually, wait a minute, y'all. You have to be careful how you bring it. Wait a minute, that's not it. You have to be careful how you bring it over. Okay. So this is 2. All right, and now I'm going to do it again. And this should be, actually go this way. 3, and then you have 4. All right. So that's what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do with the rest of this that's left, I'm going to take and make some spirals. So I'm going to take my round nose pliers. These are 3-in-1 pliers. You can find these. They used to sell this a kit at Walmart where you had your 3-in-1s, then you had your wire cutters, and you had flat nose, I believe. But these are really, really old. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my spirals. So I'm going to come to the end of my wire, and I'm just going to start making my spirals. And if you have a pair of nylon pliers, you can use your nylon pliers to make and create this design as well. And sometimes when I do this, I squeeze my wire to give it a different look, to make it flat, to give it some indentation, to actually change the look of it. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to roll this all the way down completely until I get to the end. Just like this. As you are rolling it, you want to hold it and make it as stiff and hard as possible. Okay, and I'm continuing to roll it. And I want to roll it, you want to roll it just like this. Okay. So you actually want it to be, see that? You actually want it to be in the front of your 4 pieces. Then you want to take this piece and you can take your fingers and give it a little bit of indentation. And then take your round nose pliers and come over and make your loop right there. And I always squeeze it to give it a little indentation. And then you have yourself a cute little earring design. So that's the first one. Now I'm going to show you how to make another one. And then all you do is you can put your fish hook or whatever clasp that you're going to be using. You connect it to the top and bam, you got yourself a gorgeous pair of earrings. And you can also put a bead up here. You can put a coral shell up here, whatever you choose to do to really give it that design and look that you want. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and get into our second design. And we're going to use 12 gauge wire. And we're going to use about 22 inches of wire. Measuring this out. 22 inches. I'm going to snip down the bottom right here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your round nose pliers. You're going to make a loop down the bottom, just like this, of your wire. Okay, you can give it some indentation to make it stiff. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by measuring this at an inch. So I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to pinch it right here. I want to make myself a triangle. So I'm going to give it some indentation. Okay, the whole piece. Indentation, just like this. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Okay, and then I am going to pinch right here and bring that piece over. All right, and that's going to be, this is like my triangle. So this is going to be like the base of my earring, and I'm going to just give it some indentation, just like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and bend it. Make sure when you bend it that it's close to the other piece, just like this. Okay. Now you can give it some indentation. You don't necessarily have to. It's completely up to you. All right. Just like that. And then I'm going to take and bend it again around this way. And like I said, you want your pieces to be close together. I'm going to take this piece and give it some indentation. Just like this. Okay. All right. That's what you're going to have. I'm going to take this piece and bring it back over again like this. And like I said, just make sure that you're holding it as tight as you can get it. Giving it some indentation. I'm going to come back around again. You want to take this around about 3 times, okay? Now your triangle may not be perfect, but don't worry about it being perfect, because jewelry, like I always say, you don't make mistakes when it comes to jewelry. Because sometimes when you're doing one thing, you'll be surprised the thing that you're making will come out to be something else. I should say. And then it may come out to be something that you really like. You'll be surprised. Okay, so I have this. Now I'm going to come around again. And I'm going to pinch it. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to pinch this all the way around like this. And this is pretty much what you want. Okay, you want to come up to the top where you have your little hook. And then I'm just going to take and squeeze this in just like this, all the way around my piece. Okay. All right. This is what you're going to have. Now, when you get to this top part, you make a loop. Okay. So you want to make yourself a loop. Doesn't have to be a big loop. It could be you want a small loop. As a matter of fact, you don't want it to be too big. Okay. So you make your loop. Okay, and that's what you're going to have. I hope you all can see what I'm doing. I want to make it a little smaller like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take and start wrapping this loop just like this. You want to wrap it until this is completely done. Okay. See what I'm doing? Hope you all can see what I'm doing. And like I said, you want to wrap it until it is completely done. You want to continue to go around your loop. Okay. And here you have it. All the way around. And then you come up to the top. And you make a loop. Right here. Now, if your piece is over to the side, all you got to do is just adjust it. You adjust it and you can put it wherever you want it to be. But when you move it, you got to move the whole piece. That's going to be the back. This is going to be the front. Okay. When you move it, you have to move this whole piece right here in order to get it in the center, because you want it to be in the center. So this is another design that you can do as far as using aluminum wire. You can go in, you can give it some indentation. Okay, you can put your fish hook on here. You can put a bead at the top. You can actually hang a bead from the middle right here. You have plenty options. Okay, so far we've done this one and this design. So we're going to go to design number 3. Okay, y'all, so this very last design that I'm going to show y'all how to make today, we're going to be using some 12 gauge aluminum wire, and we're going to be using our round nose pliers and your wire cutters. Okay, now I have already cut my wire. My wire is once again 22 inches long, and I'm going to start up at the top just like this. Okay, I am actually going to make just a couple of spirals, and if you have some nylon pliers, you can do this using nylon pliers. Okay, all right, so I rolled this. I did it 1, 2, and I'm gonna take it around one more time. Now I'm gonna show y'all how to reach your spirals. You reach your spirals by where you start. So let me show you what I mean. So you see where my point is right here, where I started? This is one whole spiral right there. So you have 1, 2, and 3. You come up to the top right here. Okay, you come up to the top where you started. All right, just like this. Wait a minute. All right, and then you should have 1, 2, and 3. Come all the way over to that top part right there where you have that little where you started. Okay, and that's how you count your spirals. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to just start making a little design, y'all. Okay, I'm going to take my round nose pliers. I'm going to pinch right here. Okay, and then I'm going to give it some indentation. And the next thing we're going to do, y'all, okay, we have this. We're going to just start wrapping this around. We're going to leave this just like this, and we're going to start wrapping it. So I'm going to start doing just like this. Okay. You want to try to hold it as tight as possible. Tight as you can hold it. This is just another jewelry design technique. You just want to continue to go around. All right. We're going to continue to roll, 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 roll. Okay. All right. Now we're going to take this and we're going to go all the way back around and we're going to stop. All right. So we're going to go all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, and then we stop right here. Okay. That's where we're going to stop. All right. See that? Now what we're going to do next is we're going to make, I'm going to pinch that right there, and we're just going to make a design. Pinch it over here on the side like this. Pinch it up. Okay, just like this. Now when you pinch these two, this is what you want. You want one here, one here. You want to take this piece and come here. Let me show you. You want to bring that over just like this. You want to try to bring it in the middle if at all possible. And you want to see what I'm doing, just like that. And let me turn it this way so you can better see it. So you got a piece here, you got a piece here, and you got a loop up at the top. What you want to do with that loop is you want to bring this up just like this, and then you want to start wrapping this loop. And as you're wrapping, make sure you hold it as tight as you can hold it, and you go around. Okay, now we're not going to be able to go around one more time. So basically what we're going to do next is we're going to pinch it here, just like this. And then we're going to take this piece and we're going to take our round nose pliers and roll this up just like this. Pinch this down and continue to roll it up. Pinch it down. Roll it up. Now I'm going to move this and pinch this down. And here you have your earring. So this is another design. The sky is the limit, y'all, when it comes to making and creating earrings using aluminum wire. Just let your fingers do it. Let your hands feel the wire, okay? That's how you get comfortable with it. All right, so now I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to pinch it down like this. And this is what you're going to have. And that's another earring. And that's the back. This is the front. And as you can see, I have made and created 3 pair of earrings. Okay. Now, all of these earrings pretty much have the same technique. You just bend wire, bend, and that's pretty much it. Okay, that's all you do with this. Now, with these earrings, once again, you can put a coral shell up at the top. You can put a coral shell here in the middle. These are just ideas that I'm giving y'all. You can also put a bead here on the top, wooden beads. Whatever you want to do with these designs, you can do it. Okay, these are, I've created and made these designs before. These are some more designs that y'all have never seen me make or have seen me published. Okay, so with that being said, go make you plenty. I hope you all stayed and watched, because for those of you who are serious and you watch the whole video, you'll get everything you need. Some people will come and they won't watch the whole video, and then they'll wonder why their design don't come out the way that I showed you. You have to make sure you watch the video completely, because even though you are a designer, I may do something different. Okay, I may do something different. I may go a different way. Even though you may think that you know that's the way I'm going, I may do something different. Okay, so I want to take this time to say thank y'all so very much. I greatly appreciate all my beloved kings and queens. Go make plenty. If you are on Instagram, I'm going to put up my Instagram information so that you can let me know if you decide to make these. Okay, if you decide to make these, you can send me something on Instagram showing me that you made or created these. You don't have to. That's if you want to. Okay, so I want to say thank y'all so very much. I want to thank all my new and my super supporters. I greatly appreciate y'all taking the time out to watch and listen to my videos. Okay, so have a wonderful and awesome day, and until the next one, peace and blessings. See ya.